There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be...
Can he finish? Goal, Milan! And that was his 20th goal for this team. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Mane. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland. Kaká! Oh, taken with style! 2-0 and in next to no time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Bale. Oh, just skips past his chance for a shot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
.3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Bale. And it's Bale. Now it's Haaland. So just a few minutes in and already a lead that looks unassailable. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Camavinga. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here. Messi. Saliba producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Kaká, he's got away. Oh, super ball. Chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe will not want to lose out here. Goes for a shot! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Caicedo, Fernandes, and Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe, he's gone for goal! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Olise plays it short. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Assegnato al 25esimo minuto, numero 22.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. Picked out, and the shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Fernandes. Oh, he takes a shot! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Tries to pass it through, and he's managed to get free. Hangs it, shoots! And that is faded wide.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Caicedo. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's in on goal! Big chance! Oh, he's been caught now, this time surely! And yes, it's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Stood up well to him there. Caicedo. And it's Fernandes. Caicedo. Now, can they get him away? Decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Caicedo. It's Bale! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Now it's Mbappe. That looks a cracking ball. Haaland! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Played out to the left flank. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, well measured. Bale. And there's the end of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Milan have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Tries to play it through. Looking for a runner. And the finish! They've scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Akanji. Now Mane. Caicedo. That has been cut short. Caicedo. And here's Mbappe. Haaland. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Saliba. Caicedo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. Haaland. Oh, smashing! Oh, it rattles the bar.
Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Haaland. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Chance, surely! Really well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries a measured ball. Kamavinga. And it's Mane. No, again there's no way through. Bale aimed beyond the defence. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's Mane. Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo wins the duel this time. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found a way through. And this is Bale. Real chance! That's another chance! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Now it's Mbappe. Howson. Pinches it off him. Kaka. Mbappe. Haaland receives it in a good position here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Olise. And a chance! He has done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Numero 10. Attenzione, un cambio.
And he's being shifted off it. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a sharp pass. Haaland gets flagged offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 13. Il numero
Akanji.
18.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Quality ball. Haaland, he is onto the... He's having a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And he's there to clear it. Alexander, a big header! And he's hit it too high.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Pressing high and with purpose. Robertson to Messi. Haaland. Kaka. Knocks it out wide. Bale. Shot a goal! And he steered it beyond the post.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Numero 9.
Milan making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. It's a good foot in there. Ødegaard. Caicedo. And it's Bale. And the shot! Oh, plenty on that. Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe.
Il quarto uomo indica 6
Mbappe.
minuti di recupero.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's Bale! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Foot in. Alexander-Arnold. Saliba. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Kaká! And that's that. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Roberto Carlos making his... Mbappe! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Roberto Carlos.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's not got that quite right. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's a header! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Real chance here. Big chance! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Numero 7.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Olise. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. It's Bale! It's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you. Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Camavinga. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And he welcomes it in. No way through, so back it comes. And he's had a hit! Howson spots it and intercepts. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Steaming on, shoots! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Rice. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
He's picked his way through. Now it's Haaland. He's on it, can he get away? He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Haaland really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support...
He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A case now of complete control. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Modric. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Howson. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Fernandes. Haaland. Oh, they can break here. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Haaland. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Olise! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! takes home the match ball.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves,
Ci saranno
and you
3
can't
minuti
blame
di
them.
recupero.
And that means just one thing. Great chance! Oh, almost a sixth.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Now it's Bale. Haaland is onto this. Mbappe. And we hit half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Milan really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Milan are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And if you're just back from Europe... And the shot! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rice. And here's Haaland. There's the shot! That's another chance! He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Just eases him off the ball. Rice. Howson. Now Modric. Caicedo gets a foot in here. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Hazard is fouled. Oh, what a ball!
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And it's made its way to him. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, their manager seems to have them all.
Face to face with the... Takes a shot! He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Shot a goal! Oh no, this does not look good. And that is expertly dealt with. Modric. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a key interception. Camavinga. Looking to play him in, and he's in on goal! And a chance! So, third corner of the game. Haaland! And that's past the post.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Rice. Fernandes. Mbappe on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. This looks promising. Kaka. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Great ball, and he's in here. Chance for a shot! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Il numero 13, il numero 17. Attenzione, un cambio. And it's Kaka. Kaka going face to face. He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he shoots! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Numero 13.
And very quickly, the substitute. He's through, it's one-on-one, real chance! Oh, it rattles the bar!
Numero 11. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Kamavinga, pressing high and with purpose. It's Rivaldo! Rice. Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Rivaldo! Sticks it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Chance! Oh, denied at the last.
Cambio di giocatori.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Extravagant effort! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Modric. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. He's in a great position here. Van Aken. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Decent chance! They've done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying.
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's gone backward here. And the finish! No mistake! They are getting horribly... And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Rivaldo.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
La formazione del Milan.
Alexander-Arnold, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name for both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
So we're up and running. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, and the finish! Goal, Milan! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Robertson. And it's Robertson. Camavinga. And Robertson. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Camavinga. Kaka. And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! It's a goal!
2-0 and in next to no time.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Valverde, and here's Haaland. Oh, that's neat. Haaland! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Milan have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. That is good strength. Camavinga. Foden. Looking for the run. Mbappe is onto this. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Has a look and plays it forward. Now this could be a chance. Real chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
That's really well cleared. Oh, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Kaká. Can he get it through? He's got away. Showing good feet. Sweat shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Camavinga attempts a clearance. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Has a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Bale. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe! Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Van Dijk. And it's Valverde. And Caicedo. And it's Camavinga. Mbappe. And it's Valverde. Distributed tidily.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Just eases him off the ball. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Aimed be... Oh, shoot! Goal! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe receives it in a wide position. In once more. He gets big! Bale finds himself offside. Kamavinga. Now Foden. No outsmarting him this time. And it's Bale. Knocks it into space. Now that's well seen too. Van Dijk. Caicedo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! He scored! What a moment for the double centurion! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
It's become a case of men against boys. And the first 45 minutes are up. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Milan utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And the action is back underway. Valverde. And here's Foden. Alexander-Arnold gets it away. Mbappe chasing after it. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Shot a goal!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Valverde. And it's Messi. Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Looking to play him in. Showing great feet there. He's in a great position here. Mbappe in for the pieces. And yes, it's there! And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Haaland. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of...
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's trying his... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Decent chance! No mistake! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Haaland. Mbappe has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now.
And a chance! Has another goal! Really well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Numero 7.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Shapes to shoot! And that has been clubbed away. And it's Camavinga. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bale. He's looking wide. Caicedo. Kaka. And it's Bale. Elise is always looking to play quality balls. He's going for goal! Oh, impressive strike.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Kaka. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Camavinga and Caicedo. Valverde. It's a really well-measured ball. Threads one in. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Elise. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here. Akanji. And Robertson. Camavinga. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Mbappe. Shifted it to the flank. Caicedo calmly anticipates. Kaka. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Off the post! Camavinga. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Valverde. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Haaland, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. And again! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Santos are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Haaland! Haaland! It's a loose ball. They've played it short. No way through, so back it... It's Roberto Carlos! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Carlos just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Now it's Rivaldo. Tries to play it through. Oh, good, decent chance! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really...
Goes for a shot! Milan have scored 2 quick goals here. Now it's Son Heung-min. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Valverde. Konate. Oh, it's come loose! And he's managed to get free. Haaland! Really well taken goal. And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Shoots! He's got a goal! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Clinical, just clinical. What? Can he finish? Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's had a shot! He's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
Bale! He's spooned it over the bar. Akanji. Jimenez. Mbappe. That's good play. Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Robertson. Can he get it through? It's a promising position, and it's played into the middle. Bale. Oh, just skips past his man. It's Bale! Oh, terrific save.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Bale! No, got right underneath it. Jimenez and Konate. Mbappe. Akanji defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Haaland! They've scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Bale. And the whistle goes for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Milan really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Milan pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And the game has already resumed here. Kaká! It wasn't a great header in the end.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
No way through. He's having a go! It's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopia, and he's had a hit! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Jimenez. Mbappe. And it's Kaká. Kaká. Konate has got himself a free kick. Now it's Olise. Oh, what has happened here? And he shoots! He has done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Now it's Haaland.
And the shot! It's in!
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's a throw. Elise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's going for goal! Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Rivaldo. Oh, no joy this time. Konate. Akanji. That is ended up in no man's land.
He's having a shot!
Now that was quite some save.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And it's made it.
And can he finish it?
And it's been taken short. Caicedo
Takes a shot! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager
A real chance! They've done it!
It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's onside.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Chance, surely!
It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Turns and goes back.
And a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Bale. Now,
Shot a goal!
Alexander-Arnold with the short.
Great chance! It's a goal!
How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And when the manager...
Can he finish? He scores!
And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Odegaard. It's a sharp pass. Fagioli. Santos have got it back and they'll have another go.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de acréscimo.
He's picked his way through. Oh, look at
Big chance!
that's just wide.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net.
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And time is up. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from... Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get it through? Well seen, saw that coming. Sommer has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, he has great reactions, obviously, but...
And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Batistuta.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And this is Batistuta. Oh, there's a probing ball. Anguissa. And it's Anguissa. It's not an especially good pass, that. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any
chance! And he's cut it out. Asllani. Now there's a Batistuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Terrific header! And now a sudden chance to counter. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Has a look and plays it forward. Now that looks a decent ball. Inter Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Ribery. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Ribery deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Asllani. And it's Asllani. Bastoni. And Asllani. Mkhitaryan. And it's Anguissa. Stefan de Vrij for Salamakers. Inter Milan finding their passes. Cambiasso.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Thuram. And it's Anguissa. And here's Thuram.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Aimed beyond the defence. Showing good feet. Drilled in low. And it's skewed away. Oh, what has happened here? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cambiasso. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Turan. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Yildiz. Barella. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ashlani. Mkhitaryan. Barella. Oh, red. Nice interception. Ribery.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, that has not gone well. That's going to go a long way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
And the shot!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Serginho, he's picked his way through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Xiao to Barella. That's a good ball out wide. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Danger averted for now. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Salmakers. And it's Serginho. That's a little off target. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. Just goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's a sharp little ball here. He won't be happy with that one.
80.113 spettatori.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Spread neatly. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Out for a throw.
Cambio di giocatori.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's in space and looking for options. Delivers with whip.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero
Inter
10.
Milan have their
Viene
third
sostituito
corner.
con il
They've
numero
played it
22.
short. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pass somewhat off target. De Bruyne. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, that's fabulous. Serginho goes on a charge down the left. He's there to get rid. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Per l'Inter. Numero 27.
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot.
Numero 11. Attenzione, un cambio.
And he's there to belt it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Inter Milan have, after this, one further opportunity.
He's had a shot!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Barella has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Aslani does well to get it back. Bastoni, Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. And shifted it to the flank. Bastoni. De Bruyne. It's a pretty loose pass. Di Marco. Knocks it into space. Now it's Batistuta. Barella.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Threads one in.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Now it's Barella. He is through here. That has been slung wide. Now it's Mkhitaryan. Barella! Off the post! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
And it's De Bruyne. Batistuta could try cutting inside here. Salmakers.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Out towards the flank. Crossed into the box. Now it's Martinez. And the through ball. That is good strength. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Lasciano il campo per
And if you're
il
just
numero
back,
18.
well, the action
Il
is
numero
back
9.
underway already.
Il numero 17. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
He's had it taken off him. And this is Batistuta. Darmian. Looking for options for movement. Thuram. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ajic. Batistuta has been caught there, it's a foul.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Not the most accurate pass. Darmian.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
The counter-attack is on here for Inter. Picked out brilliant, tries a shot! Oh, it's in! And surely that has won the day! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So we have our breakthrough. That's an excellent interception. Mkhitaryan. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20. Viene sostituito con
And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Çalhanoğlu. Thuram was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Darmian. Inter Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Time and again they are repelled.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Played out wide. That is ended up in no man's land. Mkhitaryan. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fratesi. Oh, this looks sharp.
Inter really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Çalhanoğlu. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
To Catalana! And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Signore e signori, facciamo gli auguri a un...
Efootball.